Are you tired of feeling guilty every time you make an unnecessary purchase? Do you often find yourself overspending money on things you later regret buying? If so, you're not alone. Many people struggle with impulse buying and overspending, but the good news is it's a habit that can be broken. In today's video, we'll explore the warning signs that indicate you shouldn't buy that thing you're eyeing. So let's dive in and discover how to stop overspending money once and for all. Let's get started. Number 10. You always pay your credit card's minimum.
If you always pay your minimum payment, whether it's on your mortgage, whether it's on your car payment, whether it's on your credit card, and there's interest and there's a payment schedule involved, you will absolutely make sure that you maximize the bank or the financial institution's return and you'll minimize your return.
Paying only the minimum on your credit card bills is a red flag signaling potential financial trouble. While it may seem convenient in the moment, this habit can trap you in a cycle of increasing debt. By neglecting to pay more than the minimum, you're essentially prolonging the repayment period and accruing higher interest charges. It's crucial to prioritize paying down your credit card balances to avoid digging yourself into a deeper financial hole. Take control of your finances by committing to paying more than the minimum each month and working towards eliminating your credit card debt altogether.
Do you ever feel like you're one step away from financial disaster? I see it all the time, every day. It's a scary thought, but it could happen, especially in times of recession like what we're having right now. That's why it's more important than ever to have an emergency fund. So an emergency fund is the money that you set aside for unexpected expenses.
Number 9, you don't have an emergency fund. Not having an emergency fund leaves you vulnerable to financial crises when unexpected expenses arise. Whether it's a medical emergency or a sudden car repair, having a safety net can prevent you from falling into debt or financial hardship. Without adequate savings, you may find yourself scrambling to cover expenses or relying on high-interest loans. Building an emergency fund should be a top priority to protect yourself from life's uncertainties. Start by setting aside a portion of your income each month until you have enough savings to cover at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Number 8, you haven't reviewed your budget. Budgeting is the cornerstone of financial stability, yet many overlook its importance. Failing to review your budget regularly can lead to overspending and financial stress. Without a clear understanding of your income and expenses, it's easy to lose track of where your money is going. By neglecting to assess your budget, you may unknowingly prioritize non-essential purchases over essential needs, jeopardizing your financial security. Take the time to review your budget periodically, ensuring it aligns with your financial goals and priorities. Track your spending, identify areas where you can cut back, and allocate funds wisely to cover both necessities and discretionary expenses. By staying proactive and mindful of your finances, you can make informed decisions that support your long-term financial well-being. Don't let a lack of budgeting derail your financial success. Take control of your finances today and pave the way for a brighter financial future. Number 7, you're using future money. Relying on anticipated income to justify current spending is a risky financial habit. While it may be tempting to make purchases based on expected bonuses or pay raises, it's essential to prioritize financial responsibility. Unexpected changes in circumstances could leave you unable to fulfill your financial obligations, leading to debt and financial stress. Instead of counting on future income, focus on living within your means and only spending what you currently have. By avoiding the trap of using future money, you can safeguard your financial stability and avoid unnecessary financial risks. Number 6, you're stressed out or upset. Turning to retail therapy as a coping mechanism during times of stress or emotional turmoil can lead to impulsive and regrettable purchases. While shopping may provide temporary relief, it fails to address the underlying issues causing your distress. Instead of relying on material possessions to alleviate stress, seek healthier alternatives such as exercise, meditation, or spending time with loved ones. By addressing the root causes of your stress and finding healthier coping mechanisms, you can avoid falling into the trap of emotional spending and prioritize your long-term well-being. Number 5, you feel uncomfortable. Choosing items solely based on aesthetics or brand appeal without considering comfort often leads to buyer's remorse. Ignoring discomfort in favor of style can result in unused or rarely worn purchases. Before making a buying decision, consider whether the item aligns with your comfort needs and daily activities. Visualize yourself using the item regularly and assess its long-term usability. By prioritizing comfort and functionality over superficial features, you can make informed purchases that bring genuine satisfaction and value to your life, avoiding the disappointment of investing in items that don't meet your practical need. Number 4, you feel pressured. External pressures, whether from salespeople or peers, can influence your purchasing decisions, leading to regrets. Sales tactics aimed at persuading you to buy items you don't need can create unnecessary financial strain. Similarly, social pressure to keep up with others' spending habits can lead to overspending and financial instability. It's essential to trust your instincts and resist succumbing to external influences. Take the time to evaluate purchases based on your own needs and priorities, rather than succumbing to pressure from others. By staying true to your financial goals and values, you can avoid making impulsive purchases that don't align with your long-term objectives. Number 3, you seek validation. Seeking validation through material possessions can lead to unsustainable spending habits. Buying items to prove your worthiness or gain approval from others often results in financial strain and dissatisfaction. True self-worth comes from within and cannot be attained through material possessions. Instead of seeking validation through purchases, focus on building self-confidence and finding fulfillment in meaningful experiences. By prioritizing personal growth and authenticity over external validation, you can cultivate a healthier relationship with money and make purchasing decisions that align with your values and goals. Number 2, you want to impress others. Attempting to impress others through extravagant purchases can lead to a cycle of comparison and overspending. Seeking validation from external sources only perpetuates feelings of inadequacy and financial insecurity.
Why do you own a BMW?
Because I love the car, the brand, and I love driving it.
Do you, or do you like what the brand does to make you look to other people? I don't know. I'm not assuming.
I know,
you
have a point. You have a point.
I know I have a point. I don't know you, but I know in the macro, 98% of people that buy a Mercedes or BMW likes what it makes other people think of them, not that they like it. And that $487 a month versus what they really need, which is $100 a month, is why they have a job they hate, because they're paying for a life that means nothing.
Instead of prioritizing material possessions to gain approval, focus on cultivating authentic connections and self-confidence. Remember that true fulfillment comes from within, not from impressing others with your belongings. By redirecting your energy towards meaningful experiences and personal growth, you can break free from the cycle of seeking validation through material possessions and embrace a more fulfilling and financially responsible lifestyle. Number 1, you find shopping frustrating. Feeling overwhelmed by the abundance of choices in today's consumer culture can lead to impulsive purchases and buyer's remorse. Frustration often arises when faced with countless options, making it difficult to make informed decisions. However, succumbing to frustration and making spur-of-the-moment purchases can result in wasted money on items that don't meet your needs or expectations. To combat shopping frustration, take a strategic approach by researching products beforehand, setting clear criteria for your purchases, and avoiding impulse buys. By prioritizing quality over quantity and staying focused on your needs, you can make shopping a more enjoyable and satisfying experience while maintaining financial prudence. Understanding the warning signs of overspending is the first step towards financial empowerment. By taking control of your spending habits and prioritizing your long-term financial well-being, you can avoid unnecessary debt and achieve greater financial freedom. Remember to stay mindful of your purchases, stick to your budget, and focus on what truly brings value to your life. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on personal finance and money management. Until next time, stay financially savvy and make wise choices with your money. Take care.